My name is Tom Schaefer. When I got out of the Navy, I ended up being a lieutenant commander. 4 years counting OCS in the Okanagan, then almost three teaching at Navy Prep School. And I became as I said, I learned that I loved teaching when I was in the Navy Prep School, so I started teaching. I'm in this faculty room, and a whole bunch of new teachers when I was a new teacher, and about half, and many of those new teachers were teaching so they wouldn't have to go to Vietnam. And I was a guy that had been there, and so we liked each other. But you know, it was just really tense. It was like, you know, the guy that carried the gun is there with the guy. I didn't really carry a gun, but put me in that category, along with the guy that carried the sign. And it was like, it was tense. You know, like everybody felt a little guilty, I think, because of what you're hearing, and they felt a little guilty because they're not anyway. And the day the Vietnam Wall went up was the day that it all went away from me. It was like, because they are going to the wall and crying, and we are going to the wall and crying, and we got this, and it's like, and it was that Vietnam Wall to me was like, you know, I understand, and I understand that you carried the sign, and you must have had a good reason, and vice versa. And honestly, God, that was the day that came out, and people in the big celebration for it, and everybody, and it was the day that I said, I'm glad this is over. I honestly, I mean, I just, I think, to me, it's okay if people aren't in the service, don't go into the service, but I feel sorry for those that don't. I mean, that's my only nugget. It's like, like when people say to me, "Thanks for your service," like I feel guilty. I mean, it's like thank those guys over there that lost a leg, or those families that lost a guy. I mean, like, God, I went in, I got my job because I became a teacher. I found what I loved to do. I got my career. I met my wife when she was a Navy nurse. I bought my house on the GI Bill. Got my master's degree and a little beyond that on the GI Bill. I mean, and they say thanks for your service. I say, oh, you're welcome. It's like, geez, come on, thanks for letting me do that. I mean, the Navy was so good to me. When I just think about the people I met, the kids that I taught as sailors that were going on to the Naval Academy. And in the summers, we taught sailors that were going to go into civilian colleges and universities. We prepped them to, they're part of, it's called the NISA program at the time, where they took real bright petty officers and sent them off to college. And God, I just love those guys so much, because they were like just rising up and doing what they did. And it was just the people.